happy Monday. Thank you for all that noise. I wish I could hug each and every one of you, but you're on TV screens, and if I did that, my hair would frizz, and this wig is expensive. Quick show of hands, how many people have a secret? People not raising their hands because you have a secret. That's why you didn't raise your hands. All right, since it's just me and these 3 cameras broadcasting this to millions of people, I'm going to try and guess your secrets. It's a game we call Spill the Tea. Let's meet our virtual contestants. Please tell me your name and one fun fact about you. Jonathan, we'll start with you.
Hey, Ellen, I'm Jonathan. I live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And to get my mind going every morning, I play a game of solitaire until I win.
Oh, wow. How long does that usually take you?
My record is under a minute.
Oh, wow. Very impressive. All right, and Claire.
Hi, I'm Claire Billingsley. I'm from Huntington Beach, California, and I actually get married in exactly a month. And this is my dog. He just made an appearance.
That's a cute dog, and congratulations on your marriage. And Caitlin.
Hi, my name's Caitlin, and I live in Los Angeles, California, and I was a cheerleader for 10 years.
Oh, wow. Well, yay. Rah.
Yay!
And Daniela.
Hi, Ellen. I'm Daniela. I live in Katy, Texas, and I have watched all the season of Friends more than 5 times, and I still laugh at the same jokes like it was the first time.
Wow. 5 times. All right, Rihanna. Rianne, what's your name?
Hi, Ellen. I'm Rianne. I'm from a small town in Manitoba, Canada, and I speak French.
Wonderful. Bonjour. I will now look at some secrets, and then I will try to match the secret with the person. I know none of you have never met any of you before. Isn't that correct? All right. Wow. Okay. I can play the recorder with my nose. Andy Cohen slapped me in the face with deli meat. I eat the cereal and the milk separately. I once danced so hard that I slipped and knocked myself unconscious. I caught my ex cheating on me with a grandma. Wow. Wow. All right. Well, I think that's not for Jonathan, the ex. I think, though, that, could play the recorder with my nose. That sounds like something. Rianne's in a small town. There's not a lot to do. Daniela doesn't have time for that because she's watching Friends. But she seems quirky because she's watched it so many times. I think she eats cereal and milk separately. Claire, I think that possibly, I don't know. Jonathan, where did you say you live?
I live in Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. I don't know, maybe you went to New York and maybe Andy Cohen, no, you slipped so hard. Okay. I think he slapped you with some deli meat. And I think Caitlin I'm so sorry to hear that, but I think that happened to you. All right, how many do I have right? What? Oh my God! What? Oh my God! All right. Wow. Okay. So I don't mean to make fun of small towns because I like a small town. I lived in a small town for a while, but I know there's not a lot to do. Do you play the recorder regularly and you decided, let me see if I can do it with my nose as well?
It was a childhood thing. I just thought I'd goof around, and one day I tried it, and it seemed to work, so it stuck.
Yeah, all right. Do you have a recorder near you that you could show us?
I do.
All right, well then let's, might as well see it.
All right, are you ready?
Yeah, maybe. Wow, yes. All right. Wonderful party trick. Daniela, see, I just had a feeling. You're somebody who's watching the entire, all seasons of Friends 5 times. That's a bit, quirky, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So is it a particular kind of cereal? What cereal do you like?
I like Cheerios, but I don't like the texture of it when I pass the milk. So I just like treat it separately.
Right.
I don't like the sogginess.
Right, which is the point of cereal. Caitlin, that's a shame.
Hi.
So the grandma must have been a young grandma, not like a 80-year-old woman.
Yeah, she was in her 40s.
Yeah.
But she had a daughter who was the same age as me, and she had a kid, so it was weird.
Yeah. So did you leave him?
Oh, yeah.
Good. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say
Great.
no. We're getting married. All right. And Claire, you danced so hard. What kind of a dance were you doing that you knocked yourself unconscious?
I think I was just really vibing to some early 2000s hip hop.
Do you remember the song it was?
No, because I hit my head very hard. The beginning of the whole time at the bar is a blur.
Right. Yeah. But you probably didn't remember much after that. Have you ever danced that hard since?
Yes, but
No.
I've been way more careful avoiding the puff.
But yeah, nothing should stop you from dancing hard. Don't let anything ever stop you from dancing hard. That was not the dance's fault, it was the puddle. All right, Jonathan, why did Andy Cohen slap you in the face with deli meat?
Well, I am a huge Real Housewives fan, and you were right. I went to New York to an event that had one of the original cast members of the Real Housewives of New Jersey. And if you remember back to the early seasons, her sons used to play a game where they would throw ham and try to get it to land on each other's face. Well, I smuggled some deli meat into the venue, and when it came to audience question time, I waved my ham and said, "Let's play." And when they couldn't get it to land on my face, Andy came real close and took a slice of ham and right to the moneymaker.
Wow. But look what it's gotten you on television to talk about it. So that's really. So if you've ever, it's a lesson at home, anybody watching, someone slaps you in the face with deli meat, don't look at it as a bad thing. Look at it as an opportunity to be on television. That's how you play Spill the Tea. For playing, each of you is getting a 65-inch 4K TCL TV.